Oh wait, are we even connected with everything? It looks like we're connected with everything. Are we recording?
Good morning!
Good morning.
We are on our way to Epcot via International Gateway as we stayed at the Boardwalk last night. Very, very beautiful. You should take a look at this view that we have this morning. Just been a lovely walk. And it's just beautiful weather. It's like 65 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Perfect.
gorgeous.
That's right.
I'm so excited to just eat
And drink.
and drink.
And
And eat.
drink.
And drink. And
Drink.
drink and eat.
Yeah. Maybe?
A little bit, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
So I can drink more.
Yeah, and to drink more. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're thinking we're going to do today.
No kids, so.
No kids, so we can kind of do whatever I can talk today. We don't have our kids,
Promise
so
she
we can.
hasn't had any yet. I promise.
The only plan that we made for today was Cosmic Rewind, and we made it for like 6 o'clock. tonight.
Something like that,
So,
yeah. So.
Yeah, just going to enjoy a day of going, so now what do you want to do? And not stressing where we should be or need to be or feel like we got to go or anything. Just
have a good day.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
I think we should wave to the people on the friendship boat.
I think so too.
They're waving back. Can you see? We have walked in.
In England first?
We're in our in my happy place. Coming into England. Look at that. Like he's listening in to Wendy's stories. Oh, I love that. That's cute. They're already getting him set up, guys. Look at that. We stopped to take a look at some of this awesome chalk art. Look at the coloring, it's just amazing. Look at how bright his eyes are. That's awesome. Look at that. Wow, that's just so impressive.
Yeah. Here we are looking for magic bands and other things that might or might not be found. Walking around the
Like ears.
collections store at Epcot.
Yes.
It's like ears. You would think there'd be ears.
There's ears.
But
It's
I did
just-
find something funny.
Oh, what?
How often do we say people are stupid sometimes? Like, especially drivers?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, because that's what they are. We should hand those shirts out. That's a good idea. Just hand those shirts out.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, here's your sign.
Here's your sign. That's right.
Okay,
That's somebody else's
That's
thing,
mean.
but that's okay.
So there's all this 100 stuff out, right? Silver and lavender everywhere. And I've got like my thing going on, and I specifically was like, I want to go get the 100th ears to celebrate and have them to my collection. Can't find them anywhere. World Disney didn't have them. They're not here. Like,
We're going to ask
what
some
happened?
people and find
So
out
I know
what's
they're
going
having
on.
supply issues, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe that's part of it, but literally can't find it anywhere.
We'll find,
I mean,
we'll
it's
find
just
something.
a pair of ears. Let's not be super materialistic. Ooh, Joffrey's.
Just remember, when you go in to some of these places, they don't always have it. And there's a lot of people, so they might be grumpy.
And they might not have the answers.
They might not have the answers.
Just patience.
But we've kind of given up on the ears at this point that you were looking for.
Yeah, I can't find these 100th ears anywhere, but I did. Okay, I will say that I could have ordered them online. I did not. Thought we're going to be coming. Just get them when you get there.
Yeah.
And where the 100 stuff is, not there at all. What a really cute Steamboat Willie Loungefly. I'm not a Loungefly person, but
It was cute.
man, it was cute. So cute.
Just
All
have
right.
fun. Look around. You never know what you're going to find.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't find what you want, but that's part of the fun.
Like coffee.
Like coffee. Why don't we have coffee yet?
It's over there.
Let's go get coffee. I think the point to remember here is if you see it online before you come and you have time to
Oh,
get
yeah,
it,
totally get
just
it.
get it online.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, and that would be my recommendation anyway, because then you can charge your Magic Band before you leave.
Yep.
You can make sure it's all linked to your My Disney Experience app,
Yep.
and there's no fiddling with it when you get here.
But she has something that she likes. It's all pretty. It's all
And I already put a
pretty.
charm on
Already
it.
got a charm on it.
But yeah, this is the, it actually fits with this charm really well. But yeah, this is the map for Magic Kingdom, so it kind of fits with Cinderella's castle. That works.
Very cool. So we're off to go get drinks and food, and maybe some more drinks.
Yeah.
Wander around looking for Figment. Where did Figment?
You did that last time too.
Did that last time too. I think I just lost the Figment thing. So.
Oh well, we hadn't gotten any of them.
We hadn't gotten any yet.
I guess
so.
we just won't. See, this is why you hold on to the receipt, because then you take that receipt and you go use it to get another one, or you get it to actually claim your prize.
That's true. This is
We
also
should've
why
kept
you
the
give it
receipt.
to somebody else besides me. Just saying. Got our first drinks.
I'm excited.
It's good. It's a little sweet.
Okay. What did the
I'm
what
gonna
did it
roll this. I'm gonna roll this a 10.
Oh, maybe I didn't pick as well for you.
It's
then.
a little bit sweet.
Oh, that's right. It has a hibiscus and salt rim. I bet that's why.
Yeah, the rim didn't do it for me.
So yeah, it's really floral.
Yeah. It's good, but it's
I would think you rolled like a 12.
okay.
It's not bad, but it's probably, I don't think it's bad. It's definitely good if you're looking for just something a little bit different,
Yep.
but you're like shy about trying different things. That would work really well.
I got her El Diablo. El Diablo should be a spicy margarita. It
Which
had
I love.
Jalapeno was in this one. Last time she got a Maelstrom, which had a black ant rim.
And it has habanero
Habanero,
bitters
yeah.
and mezcal.
This one has jalapeno, so it should be a little bit brighter.
It's floral. The smoke comes way later, along with a little bit of even like a floral spice to it. It's not, I don't know. I don't think I like it as much as an Maelstrom. Part of it might be this whole hibiscus rim, but that's why I tried it without the rim.
It's not nearly as spicy as I had thought it would be. It's a jalapeno. I was like, okay, cool. They should have some spice to that.
Habaneros are more spicy
Well,
than
yes, but
But you
I
wanted
wasn't
to give me
looking for
something
strong
different.
spice. I was looking for something different.
Yeah,
And there's like almost no spice. What are you gonna roll that?
like a 10.
Like a 10.
It rolled a 10. It's very like good margarita.
It's a good margarita. Nothing to write
Yeah.
home about. Nothing insane. Nothing amazing. It's a good margarita.
That said, I will tell you, I haven't had it. The avocado margarita is like their most popular. People rave about that one. It is really good. The tequila flights are really nice. There's like a standard tequila flight that you can try, and then they also have one that's specifically mezcal. And if you're not familiar with mezcal, it's a smoky margarita, or it's a smoky tequila, and it's really good. Like the experience there is really nice. The service is really great. I think the margaritas are really good margaritas. I love that Maelstrom, and people rate. And I loved the Lily too. It's expensive, but the Lily is really good. But I mean. Yeah, I mean, these aren't bad.
These aren't bad.
I mean, it's better than I think what you're going to get if you get like the house margarita at your local shop.
Those at best roll a 4.
Yeah.
House margaritas are never good.
Yeah, and I
Not
think
my
like their
exception.
top shelf version is going to roll like a 10
Yeah.
for me. But that's because I don't like a margarita that is just mixer with a touch of alcohol. I like we talked about last night, I like what I'm drinking to be celebrated. I like the liquor to be celebrated.
I'd roll that probably the same with you, a 10.
A 10?
For a lot of the same reasons.
Okay.
So we're gonna have some more fun. We're gonna wander around a little bit more. Maybe we'll ride the ride if it's back down to a 5-minute wait.
It looks like it says it's still 40. I don't know
There's a
that
line
it's
of
40.
people
I
all the
kind
way
of
out
want to
to here.
test it. But we can't take the drink on it. We'd have to like
Pound the
chug our
drink, which
drinks.
I would. I had breakfast, but I don't know if that would be a good call.
I had a very light
It would make a very
light
fun
breakfast.
Epcot day, though.
Or it would bring it to a crashing halt too fast because we didn't adult correctly. Well, I say we wander around, we keep an eye on it, and then we check it out.
Sounds like a plan.
Three gay caballeros, they say we are birds of a feather. No?
Not for me. I
All right.
Not Disney, remember?
We're just kind of enjoying some wanders and our cocktails. This is the thing that's so nice is like we don't have to think about what we need to do for anybody. It's just, what do I feel like doing now? I think we're gonna walk back through China a little bit more and just kind of go deep into the back because I've walked back there, but I don't think he's walked back there before. Nope. So let's go adventuring. Let's go see, let's go find little brother. Little brother's back there.
Okay. So detailed.
What do you think?
Really detailed.
Yeah.
Every inch of it is detailed. Pretty amazing.
We were saying Mulan's really pretty, but we thought it'd be really cool. She had her like warrior outfit.
I think it'd be cooler if she had her warrior outfit. I'm not gonna lie.
Very cool though.
Yeah. Pretty. This is very pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Supposed to go for?
So building up
Food. Well, food for Steph, because Steph's a lightweight, so she gets halfway through a drink and is like, I need to eat.
Light breakfast. Give me a break.
I might have had a heavier breakfast. What I got her at this one, this is one of the Festival of the Arts booths, the Painted Panda. I got her the char siu pork.
There's actually like 2 really good sized pieces of pork in here.
Yeah, looks pretty decent.
Yeah, it does. Okay. Not bad.
Not bad. That is glowing praise for the food here. That will have been cut out of post-production.
Yeah.
So you didn't see that.
It had a big chunk.
Suffice to say that feeding me did not go as well as she had planned.
Well, there was a big chunk of
Fat,
on
gristle, whatever.
I think it rode like an 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 6.
I was almost thinking a 6.
Not a lot of flavor. It didn't render long enough, so the fats that were in there just were hard. The bun was okay for it's a sticky bun. It's essentially a sticky bun. And that was tasty. The flavor of the sauce isn't bad, but
Yeah, it was okay. And I'm hungry.
yeah, that says something.
That might be
Hunger should flavor. In this case, it did not.
that might be why I gave it an 8 instead of a 6.
Scooch and Scooch. There she is. She's busy working on some stuff. Oh wait, are we even connected with everything? It looks like we're connected with everything. Still, I'm not hungry. I had a pretty good sized breakfast at the Continental Breakfast this morning. Yeah, I was smart enough to actually get food in my stomach since I knew I was going to be drinking. Now we've moved on, and this time we picked up, where are we? We're on the edge of Germany here. We picked up the Wild Boar Cassoulet and the Play on Rosé Flight, which actually has a rosé cider, a rosé IPA, and a frozen rosé. So we have lots of stuff to test and try, which should be interesting.
Lots of things to drink. I'm very excited. Oh,
Where do you want to start?
I still have to finish this one.
Oh, sorry, she's busy watching other media, so
I'm uploading media.
clearly she's like not focused on you.
I love you. If you're gonna pick sides, pick mine. I'm the Disney nerd.
I'm the DM. Always pick the DM side.
Well, okay, so all right, it's actually easier. Let me teach him. Hold on a second. All right, put that down.
Hold it up at your face height.
Don't know. You're gonna commit alcohol abuse. Jeez.
This should be the rosé cider, the rosé IPA, and the. This might be the frozen IPA. We're not really sure if it is or not. We're gonna guess that it is.
And then this is the Wild Boar Cassoulet.
Yep. Cassoulet. Porky and yummy.
Yeah, I like this. That is herby and tasty.
Then what does it roll?
I would say I would give this a 12.
Okay. I would give this a 14. This is good. This is
really
flavorful. It's got a lot of taste. It's well salted and seasoned, which is challenging for me to get.
And herby.
It's herby. It's got good.
That was close. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, this is really good.
And even though the meat, has been sitting on a warmer for a while, it's not dried out and gross.
Mm-mm. Yeah, this is a decently high roll for food at a park, at a kiosk. That's quick service. Yeah, is it moving up in the roll? Did it roll a little higher the second time?
It might have had like a advantage.
It's rolling with advantage.
It's rolling with advantage.
Don't roll twice and pick the highest of the two. For those nerds that don't know that. She said 15.
I thought it was really good. And that was a good like protein rich bite too, because of all the white beans and the meat that you got.
Yep.
That's a substantive dish.
Yep.
What was the price on that one? $10.95?
I think so. I could look.
Oh, it was $9.25.
That was
For $9.25.
that was worth $9.25.
That's good for $9.25.
Yeah.
It really is.
It was pretty solid.
Whereas the rosé flight is $11. That's a good amount of alcohol.
It's a good amount of alcohol. It looks like 3 6-ounce pours, 4-ounce pours maybe. So cider first.
It's very full. Not bad. It gets a little sweet on the finish, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. You have to like cider, I think. I'm pretty sure I know whose reaction would be like, it's cider.
Yeah, it's cider.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's a very good.
It's not bad.
Like,
It's
middle of the road cider. It's not too sweet. It's not too tangy. It's not too anything. It's very it's refreshing and light. It's nice. It's good cider.
easy to find, easy to meet. That's the IPA rosé.
That's right. It was an IPA. I'm not a fan of IPAs, so I'll just put that out right now. I'm typically not an IPA drinker.
Neither one of us are.
Okay.
That was an interesting reaction of hers.
Okay. Yeah, I don't hate that. Because there isn't that strong grapefruit rind. There's like a funk and a little bit of floral.
Yeah.
And it's light.
Yeah, there's a bitterness, but it's light. It's like you said, it's not a grapefruit rind, which is my problem with most IPAs, is that it just tastes like grapefruit rind, like the pith of a grapefruit. It's turning into a warm day, so it's melting fairly quickly.
I'm gonna just over here. Okay. I like all of them for different reasons.
That's very sour.
Right. It starts off really sweet, and at first I was like, I don't know, too sweet. And then like the sour finishes, and I'm like, okay, now I'm good.
Yeah, oddly, I like the IPA the best.
I would put the IPA first, I would put the Frosé second, and I would put the cider last.
That's how I would roll that.
Yeah, I think the cider is just middle of the road, like very like crowd pleaser. So it's not bad. It's just that it's nothing remarkable either.
I would go 12, 11, 10.
12, 11, 10. That's pretty close. Yeah, that's yeah, I'd probably give it about that.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna
So
finish
I'm
drinking.
gonna give you the IPA, and I'm gonna take the Frosé.
Yeah.
So pretty. This and Morocco are my favorite.
She used the phrase, someone else isn't blogging. I'm the IT guy.
It's a V because there's a video.
I'm the IT guy. She's the vlogger. But she gonna blame me for not vlogging. I see how this is gonna be. I see how this is gonna be.
You wanted to do it with me.
Excuses.
Old married couple, party of two.
Here we go.
We are sitting here trash can dining, looking across World Showcase from Japan.
Which is definitely one of our favorite pavilions.
I love the Japan Pavilion. It's gorgeous. We got the sushi donut, which really just looks like a rainbow roll.
In a circle.
In a circle. And then, I forgot what you said this was. What was this called?
Katsu.
Katsu.
Was it a pork katsu or chicken? I can't
Pork
remember.
katsu.
It's pork katsu.
Okay.
Which is a way of frying your food.
I do like the differences in our coffees, though.
Yeah, they are good differences.
His, mine. His, mine.
Alcohol.
His, mine.
No alcohol.
That's true. And just so you know, you can't put a lid on an alcoholic beverage.
But you can drink it.
Yep, you can drink it.
It's a rainbow roll. A little bit of like the spicy
mayo.
sriracha mayo. Nothing too spicy. The sriracha mayo is probably the spiciest piece. Otherwise, it's a rainbow roll. There's nothing really fancy here. The katsu, flavorful. I felt like the pork's a little bit dry. But, I mean, all in all, it probably rolled a 12 for me. I think
I
from
liked it a lot.
this location, I'd probably pick surprisingly pick the Katsu before I'd pick the rainbow roll.
I would too. Only just because like you can get this kind of a rainbow roll almost anywhere. So if you're coming to a festival to try food and you want to try different things, then that Katsu is going to be different. I don't think I've ever had anything like that before. Had our nice respite back at the resort. Got waters, which by the way, I don't know if you know this, but if you ever stay club level, just ask them for a bottle of water. They will fill it for you with sparkling or still or with ice, without ice, whatever.
They'll even give you a larger one. They say a large glass or a smaller glass.
Yeah, they have a large glass. I was like,
at Epcot International Gateway. We're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort with a final stop at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
So he hasn't been in the Skyliner yet.
We hope
It's
you enjoyed your visit
just
to
a nice
Epcot
bit
and
of
World Showcase.
something to
Did you
do
learn how to say
that's
hello
still
in a different language
relaxing.
today?
There's a nice breeze that comes in. It's nice. It's relaxing. And because it's off peak, we're in our own little carriage.
It's
So
pretty cool.
it's very nice. Cabin number 20.
Cabin number 20.
So, what do you think so far?
Soon we'll be
pretty
flying
smooth.
past Disney's Boardwalk Inn and Disney's Boardwalk Villas. This
It's
charming
interesting
lakeside
view,
resort
that's for sure.
offers magical lounges, enchanting restaurants,
Yeah, it's
and
really
live
nice.
entertainment on the
If you want to just ride the Skyliner, you can only go so far. Or for anyone who's looking for a Skyliner resort, so that you have that extra option, you can get on the Skyliner from Yacht and Beach and Boardwalk because they're all right here at Epcot, and you can hop on it from International Gateway, which is the second entrance to Epcot. Otherwise, Caribbean Beach Resort, Riviera Resort, Pop Century, and Art of Animation are going to be your points. From International Gateway at Epcot, you can take this over to Caribbean Beach, but and that's after Riviera. After that, when you get to Caribbean Beach, you have to switch. You have to get off, and you have to switch out. At Riviera, if you're not getting off, you can just sit and wait for it to pass through. But at Caribbean Beach, you have to get off. But yes, when you get to Caribbean Beach Resort, from there, that's where you would get it and take it to Riviera at Epcot. It's where you'll pick Hollywood Studios, so that's where you can transfer to different stations.
Nice, relaxing ride.
It is. It's really nice. Just peaceful.
Yep.
You like the Skyliner?
That was fun. Just nice and relaxing and peaceful.
Yeah.
Relatively quiet, you know? It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's a good way to take a break from the craziness that is a theme park.
Yeah. And still feel like you're doing something.
And seeing something.
And seeing something. Yeah. Flying around the
You
property.
get interesting views of the property. You can
Yeah.
see like the backs of things, or you know, just a different view.
Yeah, I agree. We would have gotten back on the second line at Caribbean Beach to come back. The line was really, really, really long. Like all of a sudden,
like suddenly
really long.
everybody wanted to go to Epcot. Not sure
So,
why.
well, I'm wondering at least if it's just a thing where that particular line was down for a minute or something like that. The wind did get kind of breezy.
Okay, picked up.
So who knows? But we definitely were like, okay, well, let's just take it all the way to Hollywood Studios, and then we took a friendship boat all the way back. So I know, right? Thank God I wear shorts. He said, watch that wind. But I always wear shorts underneath my skirts.
Marilyn Monroe moment.
Woo! Good, so someone will see long black shorts. Now we're on our way back to Guardians of the Galaxy. Neither one of us had a chance to ride it yet, so this will be interesting.
Yep.
We've taken Dramamine because, yep, backwards and spinning could be a challenge.
thing,
Could
yeah.
be a challenge, so it's very possible we get off of this going, nope, one and done. Or it could be like, okay, that wasn't too bad. I could do it once a day and I'm good.
I get motion sick at times, depending on what it is. I tend to stay away from that kind of ride. So, you know, if I get off and I say it's good, you're probably going to be fine. If I get off and say you don't, take it with a grain of salt because
Yep.
I get sick.
Everyone's tolerance is a little bit different.
Yep.
I'm not really sure how this one's gonna go.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Legitimately kind of nervous. But, I mean, we're doing it at the end of the day. We're not eating right after. We haven't eaten in a while.
Okay.
Off we go. Now I've kind of like ebbed a little bit, but I just, I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
Couldn't stop laughing. And I was so nervous going into it because I get car sick so easy. And like on the ship when we did the cruise, that lady who gave me the massage, she messed with my shoulders so like badly, like in a negative way, and I get massages all the time, that the next day I was all thrown off with my equilibrium and was sick. So I was really nervous going into the attraction, but I was literally dancing in the seat and giggling.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
just-
it was totally fun. Take your Dramamine.
Yeah.
If you get motion sick on some of these more modern rides, you'll probably get motion sick on this a little. I would say if you've done the Universal stuff, it's probably equivalent to Hagrid's, but
For motion sickness.
For motion sickness, but not nearly as make you sick as it's the one in the Hogwarts Castle.
Oh God, Forbidden Journey.
Yeah, that one.
No,
that one was a one and done. Never do it again.
I'll walk the queue a million times,
Yep.
but I probably
This-
won't ride that again.
This, on the other hand, I could do
Yeah.
again,
Yep.
and would probably enjoy it.
Yeah.
So.
And I see what everyone means now. I mean, everyone's been raving about this ride and how much it does. It's wild.
Yeah, it's pretty immersive.
No, but I mean, even just the way the carriages themselves move
Yeah.
through the attraction.
Yeah.
It's literally, I've never been in on anything like that.
Yeah, no, it was very, very interesting. Some of the positioning where you're seeing, what it's directing you to see, but the carriage is going a slightly different direction, and the way they're doing that really brings those things even more into focus in life.
They're basically trying to push your perspective to be in certain spots.
Yep.
I look around. I took a friend's advice to not move my head and look around a lot, but I was at least using my eyes because, oh, you're fine. Oh, no, you're good. You're totally fine. No, she's fine. If I know that if I can kind of see what's coming, I get at least some kind of a sense
Yeah.
of how it's going to feel. But what's crazy is, like, you can see the track and keep an eye on that, but the carriage itself is going to move.
Yeah, that's what was getting me.
Yeah.
I could see the track.
You're like, I'm
It's
gonna go
bright
that way.
enough
No,
that
I'm
you
not.
can- it's bright enough you can totally see the track. I mean, it's not like, ooh, the track, but you can see the
It's
track.
brighter
ahead of
than
you.
Space Mountain
Oh, yes.
by that sense. Even though it's a dark coaster, it's brighter than that. Yeah, I loved it. What did the
good.
attraction roll?
Oh. I think the attraction rolled a 16 for me.
Oof. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I love roller coasters.
Yeah.
I'm tired of roller coasters going upside down, sideways and backwards.
Okay, but that's like the new thing.
That's the new thing that everybody desperately needs to do,
Yeah.
or they're throwing in VR or AR or whatever else they're doing.
Or 4D, so you get
Just
smells.
give me a roller coaster that goes up, down, loop-de-loops. Those are fun.
Old school.
Old school. So, yeah, I'd probably give that that's probably like a 16 though. It's a lot of fun.
I would probably give that a 19, only because I think there's room for improvement. At any time, there's always a way to make something better. So, but I'm looking at that attraction not for how much I enjoyed it necessarily, but for the intricacies. How each carriage like spins and rotates, and it's not all in unison necessarily. It's timed. How you're looking at all these really cool graphics, and yeah, you're going on a journey, and yeah, you're flying through space with the Guardians, but it's not just the screens, it's the music, it's the rotation, it's the technology behind it, and I'm looking at that of it. Like, yes, I had a great time. If it was just based on how I feel and how I like it, I would probably give it like a 16 or a 17, but that attraction is just wild. It's so cool what it did.
But it has a barrier to entry for people that get motion sick.
Okay, you can't please everybody,
True.
and I get motion sick and I'm okay. So I think it really depends.
Yep.
Bring Dramamine, but yeah.
Bring Jeremy. But it was fun.
Yeah, it was so good. Okay, we are off. We have some ideas.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Okay. we wanted to kind of sit down and get away a little bit, and like in the back of the Japan Pavilion, towards the back of the China Pavilion, and definitely back here in Morocco, like some people walk through, but it's really not that busy. It's really
super quiet.
and it's relaxing. So if you're looking for places to escape crowds, just try to go deep into the pavilions, and I'm sure you'll find something, especially in the ones that I've recommended. But it's been just a nice bit of relaxing time, and just, I will say though that even though, I mean, we've been relaxing, we've still walked a lot, we've still done a lot of the things. We're still like, okay, I'm kind of tired, you know, I'm ready to eat, we're hungry, you know. So it's not that you totally escape all the things, because that's just not what it is. But you know,
It's a second of respite.
yeah. But honestly, if we wouldn't have had any downtime earlier, and we wouldn't have gone slower and given ourselves a break this afternoon, we would have been really tired right now. So, and we wouldn't have been able to enjoy things as long and as well as we can.
True.
So, very grateful.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go eat.
Let's go eat. Hello.
We are at Spice Road Table, and yeah, we're gonna hang out, eat some small plates.
Yep.
It's Mediterranean food, so lots of spices, lots of flavor. Should be really good.
Yeah, looking
We
forward
just
to it.
ordered some cocktails
Yes, indeed.
and water.
Yeah. There's lots of walking, so water is good.
And yeah, and we're just gonna hang out, enjoy the view. It's a nice view. Yeah, just kind of hang out, enjoy the food, and just relax.
Yeah.
The food has arrived. So these are the hummus fries and the lamb kefta. Both look really good. We just tried the hummus fries. I understand the rave.
Yeah. You immediately get the good spices, flavorful. Really nice.
Yeah.
That rolled an 18.
That does definitely rolls an 18. We're good. Yeah, that was good. The kefta was really good too.
Huh?
The kefta was really good too.
Yeah, I'd say that rolled another 18.
It was really, really tasty. So good. Yeah, at this point I think we're just going to slowly make our way through, because it's a whole bunch of tapas. It's actually one of our favorite things. We like just having small plates and trying a bunch of different things. So that's the reason why I really wanted to come here. And we also just love this style of food. So I know I'm super excited to just kind of keep diving in. The cocktails have been good. He's just, you've got a whiskey?
Whiskey on the rocks.
Yeah.
Bourbon on the rocks, technically, but
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Eagle Rare.
Oh, okay,
It's a
okay.
bourbon.
Yeah, it's a bourbon. And then I have a mule, and it's very tasty. I highly recommend.
Oh yeah, this
Yep.
is, if you're willing to accept some small level of spice, if you're willing to accept just the fun of something different, this is definitely high on the list so far.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
And they were very nice. They hooked us up with pretty decent seats.
Yeah.
We're gonna slowly eat our way through till the fireworks start.
Well, we'll just get dessert for fireworks.
Yeah, look at dessert.
But yeah, that's what we're hoping for. So, I mean, it's another hour and a half from now, but if we go slowly.
That's the hope.
But yeah, you should definitely come. Even if you don't want to come for Harmonious or anything like that, just making a point to stop, get a couple of bites here, give yourself a rest, and enjoy the view, because it's right on the water. You have a really beautiful view of World Showcase and Spaceship Earth. It's just really nice. I guarantee you won't be upset.
Yeah, take it.
This looks so good. I'm excited. This is different. I don't think I've ever had this before. Tira Typica? Okay. That's what this is. Tira Typica.
Probably butchered it, but
Yeah, I'm
I
so
apologize
sorry if
for
I
that.
did.
If you know the proper
Non-
way of pronouncing it, please put it in the comments below.
Absolutely. The naan and hummus. Oh, it just, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Let's dive in.
Let's dive in. All right.
You start off.
We're back. Oh, sure. Comes with a lovely hummus. Really good. Flavors are really good. I'd probably give it a 17. I think it would roll itself a 17. I think it's not as good as the first two plates, but we're talking whisker thin.
Yeah.
I would eat so far anything here.
Again, easily. And then, yeah, all of it. This is definitely super tasty, super flavorful. We haven't sat through Harmonious here, but I mean, I can tell with the view, like, and what we're looking at and what's in the background. Comparing this to what we got from our Rosen Crown experience, I would pick this. hands down, I would pick this spot. I think the food is better, and I think the view is better because you have spaceship Earth in your background.
Yeah. That you didn't have at
Rose and Crown. This one is slightly more on. It's off center, but it's not like Rose and Crown where you're looking at it completely from the side. And don't get me wrong, like this is all going to go away, so this might not help you if you're going to come anytime after March 31st. But that's just my 2 cents. Would you agree with sitting here over Rose and Crown?
I would agree, with one caveat. I think the alcohol's better there.
Okay, that's true.
They do have the beer.
Yeah.
And the beer is excellent there. I would say that's a good caveat if you really like drinks or mixed drinks.
Yeah. Just to be clear, you're basing mine on the flavors of the food and your perspective to World Showcase. The other thing.
We also have. She's like, I'm gonna give you half the information. You'll be fine. Terratopia. That one. Really good. Flaky. Different. I would give that a 17.
Yeah, I would. It's all good. I would give the whole location probably a 17.
Yeah. 17 or 18.
I would almost say a 16 or a 17 just because of the well, okay, all right. It's difficult. It's somewhere in there, and the reason why I'm having a hard time is because they don't say as clearly what their flexibility is on cocktails, but they do have a pretty decent bar. But what's listed on the menu is very, very small. So, like, it didn't say you could get just whiskey or bourbon or ask for an old-fashioned, but they can probably make it because they use a lot of those same things for other things they have. Yeah. But, yeah, they're not... There's nothing in that cocktail lineup that suggests that they have bourbon or whiskey. So that's something that I would almost kind of downgrade it for. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely what I would pick. Just know that you might have to be a little bit more aware and search for cocktail options and ask for them, and don't go on just on what's on the menu. There are some good things. There's like mimosas or champagne. There's sangrias, wine. There's Mediterranean beers. So there are options. Just you might need to look. You might need to dig a little bit more or ask about alternatives if you want something else. That's all, I guess. Okay, we're gonna eat some more now. Round 3 is pomegranate chili crispy cauliflower, and then the other is spicy shrimp. You gotta take a look at this. It's so good. We found the first thing we're not a fan of. So we haven't tried the shrimp yet, but we tried the cauliflower. Texture is great.
Oh yeah.
They actually have texture, but they're not like hard. The breading on it, totally cool. The sauce.
Man. Working our way down, this is honestly the first real miss because it's just too sweet. It really is. I would say this roll's like an 8.
I would probably give it a 10. It's way too sweet. Like, okay, I know this is supposed to be Mediterranean, Moroccan inspired food. If I was gonna say what that sauce tasted like, sweet and sour sauce, maybe a touch more tomatoey. But it's like that, it's super sweet. The spicy shrimp. Not spicy. Like, you know when you go to the grocery store and you get like, there's mild, medium, and spicy for salsa. I'm right about a medium, that's where I like things. Sometimes that's too mild for me, but for the most part I'm right about like a medium spice level. I honestly think that the hummus fries had a little bit more warmth than the shrimp. And they're labeled as a spicy shrimp.
Yeah. I'm more tolerant to spice.
Yeah.
I go to certain wing places that might have parts of buffaloes. And I usually get into that habanero level where it's supposed to be really spicy, really good. I like that. Really tasty. This isn't spicy. There's a little bit of warmth, maybe. It's not bad. It's well flavored.
Yeah.
And the shrimp is cooked perfect.
Yeah. It's cooked really well.
I'd probably give it a 12. That's it.
So here's my thing.
It rolls a 12.
I don't even know if it would roll a 12 because if you're for me at least, because the actual name of the dish says spicy shrimp. So are you needing the standard of spicy when something that's not labeled spicy, like the hummus fries, actually has a touch more warmth than that does?
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
They're not bad. They're just not spicy, like, at all.
Yeah, there's not enough.
Yeah. Well, you live, you learn.
So what are they? Oh.
I don't know, I'd probably roll it like a 9. Because if like average is a 10, and to me you should be at least somewhat living up to your name at a 10, it's not living up to like the actual name of what it is. So that's where I would give it.
What's wrong with a swing and a miss?
Yeah. So a couple of things that you could overlook if you wanted to: the cauliflower and the shrimp.
Yep.
Absolutely. Oh well. I'm stuffed.
Yeah, I'm not.
Duke ordered dolmas, and then we also got the small assortment of desserts. So there's really only one dessert option. It's like an assorted small plate of pastries.
Yep.
So we ordered all those. Harmonious is supposed to start in about 10 minutes. So we'll still have some things to enjoy while we sit here, and well, at least I will get down on my favorite show.
Well, she sits there and cries.
I don't ever cry at Harmonious. Ever. Never. Not even when I stand at my desk and I listen to it while I work. I had one. I'm done. But really good. Different. It's not hot or anything.
Nope.
It's cold.
Yeah.
I've never had a dolma before.
But the rice is creamy, almost close to a risotto that like fluffy rice.
Yeah, risotto is a really good comparison. Yeah, I mean, tasty, good, very zingy, very almost like vinegary lemon flavor.
Yeah.
But yeah, very tasty.
Yeah, I would say this roll is probably a 14 or a 15 for me. Really good. Good flavors, light, and no meat for the vegetarian folks out there. So
I don't know if it's
option.
vegan, so like have to consult the menu for that. I will say for me, I don't think it rolled as high for me. I would probably give it like a 10. I don't know if it's. I would probably get it again, but I would get it far after some of the other things that we. So yeah, I just not as much my thing. Okay, we got desserts, but they came when Harmonious came, and I'm not stopping anything for that. I love that show so much. And the finale, just good.
Pretty
just,
intense.
Yeah, it's just great. So the desserts that we got, I didn't take any pictures or anything. They're simplistic and honey kind of flavors, very light. Very awesome. I highly recommend not skipping it, so definitely get it if you can. Yeah, and just enjoy. Go slower.
Yeah.
Just go slower. When you go, please just go slower, because it's not worth it to get to the very end of the night and not be able to enjoy the moments like this.
Nope.
Okay? So, cheers to my love. For always going along with these silly ideas of mine.
Every time?
And hanging out with me at the parks.
Every time?
Cheers to you. All right, we're back in our room. The lighting may not be optimal because we're tired, so we only turned on the lamp. Mm-hmm. It's been a good day of adulting, sans children, and just enjoying the things. Could you narrow down a favorite thing for today?
The food.
The food. You mean like the festival food, or do you mean?
Well, all of it, really.
All of it.
The festival food was for the most part pretty good, except the China Pavilion. And dinner was excellent.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say the food was my favorite part.
Okay. I would agree, but if I'm going to just pick something else that's not Harmonious.
The rest.
Yeah, I think I would have to say the ride.
Yeah.
Only because, like, here's the thing: we don't have attractions as a huge
No.
goal of ours on this trip. It's if we want to add one in, we add one in. That is the whole theme of this. It's just, what do we want to do? Oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So for me to say that Guardians was probably my highlight for today, if I was going to pick something, is a big deal for that, but also because I was just so impressed with the technology of that ride. It is just, it's really good.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was lots of fun, and I just literally was giggling and laughing so much that when I walked out, I was wiping tears off my right eye. I was just having a ball. So yeah, that's what I would say. It was a good day.
Cool. It was a good day.
And it's definitely nice to be able to come back. I love staying in the Epcot area. It's just, you have two parks that are very close by, and you're just central to the property, so it's nice that it's easier to get back here.
Yeah. Plus, it's the kind of hotel that lets you have the time to do, after hours stuff that they have, or
it's a deluxe resort, yes. So they have extended hours tonight until 11 at Epcot. I just didn't feel the need to stay for it. It's also a little late for me.
just a little.
Just a little bit. I applaud myself and chuckle if I've made it to midnight. So when you have young kids, they get you up early, and you kind of just get trained for that. So
don't forget to like and subscribe. Do all the things.
Do all the things. Just do all the things. Like that little
like,
notification bell, and that way you know when new things populate.
Maybe put a little note in the bottom, up down there in the comments, and
tell us like we're weird or I don't know, something.
Cool.
But yeah, please, if you liked it and you can relate it all with Disney adulting or just wanting to Disney adult without kids, share a like, let us know. Definitely subscribe, and like you said, hit the notification bell though, because I don't think that a lot of people are doing that yet, so they don't know that new things have come out. They're finding out, a week or two after they've posted. So definitely take a look at that. But,
definitely.
And check out our travel partner. Information is in the description. So with that, have a good night.
Have a good night.
Cheers.
Cheers.